IMSA fans, we have a rather amazing hybrid GTP Star Wars crossover. I don't know if you did this on purpose, David Salters, president of Honda Racing Corporation US, HRC US, but when your amazing Acura ARX 06s are braking or accelerating out of the corners, they sound like Chewbacca. David Salters, why does your IMSA GTP car sound like Chewbacca?
Magic.
Magic!
Is that the end of the interview? No, okay, let's explain. So, let's do anatomy of a racing car and a powertrain and why we ended up with Mr. Chewbacca in the car. So, 101, engine. I've been doing this for a while, that's definitely an engine. It's a very beautiful small one. In there is a electric motor. Actually, it's a motor and a generator. So you've probably heard about MGU, motor generator unit. That becomes important. So, and then in here, shotgun, riding shotgun to the driver is a battery. And then there is a brake-by-wire system. So engine, motor generator unit, battery, brake-by-wire system. There's a very clever brain. Come and look at the very clever brain. So that is a thing called a TAG 320, which is a Formula One ECU, which is the conductor of all this stuff. So why do we make the Chewbacca noise? That's a good question. If I tell you, you have to promise to keep it a secret. So what happens is, coming into a corner, driver stands on the brakes, throws the anchors out. There's a few things that happen in a race car normally. Normally the brakes happen. This one's a bit different. So what happens here, you can control engine braking, so the engine can help with the braking. So you can start to get the engine to help with the braking. Then we've got this motor generator unit. So it can be a motor or it can be a generator. So that can help with the braking. And then you've got a brake-by-wire system that moves the braking from the front to the back to make sure the driver always gets the same thing. So you come into the corner, the engine thinks, I'll help a little bit with the braking. So it makes some funny noises. And then the motor starts to generate. And then you get into the corner, so that's the start of the funny noises. And then you get into the corner, and this is where a horse becomes important. So when my daughter Isabel, hello Isabel, love you, she jumps horses. I actually have a horse. So Avalanche, hello Avalanche. When you're jumping a horse, as you come up to the jump, you hold it back. I've never jumped a horse, but my daughter tells me this. So you hold it back. So you're holding it back, you're holding it back. So we get the MGU to hold things back a bit and get the engine ready. So holding it back, engine's getting ready, ready, and then the MGU goes, right, go. Within all that, there's all sorts of funny noises. MGU's holding it back, engine's getting ready, get through the corner, and the MGU says, and the brain says, right, go. And then we go.
That's the Chewbacca part.
That's the Chewbacca part. But then the traction control comes in, because driver goes loud pedal, go, and you've held it back, you get the engine ready to go.
700 horsepower or so deployed instantly.
Instantly, and then you think, well, that's a bit much. So then the traction control comes in to help. And what we do there is, you've got all these lovely drive shafts and that gearbox. You really don't want to break it. So we use different cut patterns to help keep that under control. So then you hear the funny noises. So basically you come into the corner, there's different engine braking that happens. That's the start of the funny noises. Then you come into the corner, the MGU's holding the engine back, ready to go. Bit more funny noise. And then let her rip and loud pedal, and then trying to manage that traction. And then we have very, very smart people in HRC that can manipulate that to help with the traction and also not break anything. And in the end, we get Chewbacca. That's it. It's very simple, but don't tell anybody.
No, this is top secret.
That's top secret.
Can we reveal something else? If I remember correctly, in the Star Wars movie, a tall English actor played Chewbacca.
No comment. No comment. Can't say.
Perfect.
No, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell them that either.
No, perfect. Make sure you follow along with us on IMSA's official YouTube channel and follow IMSA Racing on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. We're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff with some pretty cool people with some pretty cool race cars. Visit IMSA.com to hear the action called live and download the official IMSA app to follow the timing and scoring information as the sessions take place.